I'm Joe Padula, and this is the local news you need to know. Hey, what's going on? Yes, Maria, Tammy, all checking in the comments. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave those comments, and definitely share this video in your Facebook and your groups or whatever. That's right. We got a lot to go over here today, but yes, again, a reminder, share, like, follow, comments, and let me know where you're tuning in from. Once again, this is a local show. The mornings are local focus. Afternoons, national topics, the culture war. But yeah, in the mornings, just going to have some coffee, read some news, see what the hell's going on in and around town. All right with this. Okay, so let's start off. How about this? First and foremost, okay, yeah, it's cold. We all know it's so cold out there. All right? It's going to be all right, though. You're going to be fine. You're going to be A-OK, USA. Yeah, let's take a look at the future tracker. I'm on WKRN.com. Yeah, we're all right. We're going to be in the 30s. Yeah, it's going to get cold. You might get some snow. You might, Clarksville. Flurries up to an inch. Hurry up. Everybody run to the grocery stores right now. Run. Get all the eggs, even though it's triple the price, okay? As much bread as you can. And then on top of it, milk. Grab all that milk, and then make French toast. There you go. You have plenty of French toast with an inch of snow. Maybe. Flurries up to an inch. But hey, if you do go out there, just take it easy, all right? Just be careful. Be mind of others. What's up, Dana? How you doing, Dana? She goes, good morning, and have a blessed day. You too. Dana, we are blessed. That's for sure. God is great. No doubt about it. And Tammy checking in from Nebraska. You know, Tammy, it's funny. I was playing a Trivial Pursuit game with my sister. We had a few drinks that night. And I asked her, hey, could you name all of the states that begin with new? Go. She goes, New York, New Jersey, Nebraska, New Mexico. I go, hold on, go back one. She goes, yeah, New York, New Jersey, Nebraska, New Mexico. I go, no. It's Nebraska. It's not Nebraska. All right. Enough with the weather. It is cold, though. It is cold out there. Hey, here in Clarksville, there's a stabbing suspect that was taken into custody following a barricade situation. I am reading this from WKRN.com. So, here we go. Here's what went down. A man has been taken into custody following a barricade situation in Clarksville. This was yesterday afternoon. And, so Marshall Reed, 37 years old, okay, was arrested without any further issues. This was at 2:27 p.m., daylight, okay, Thursday. And after barricading himself inside a home on Châteauroux Drive, which is French for Châteauroux Drive. So here, let's just take a look at where that is located. Here's Châteauroux Drive. If you're in Clarksville, it's over by that Dover Crossings, you know, the Rural King, okay? I don't know if they still have that popcorn where everybody puts their hands in it, but yes, there is a Jack in the Box, which has a very creepy mascot, Jack in the Box, no doubt about it. And I think they're putting in there's a 7-Eleven going in right here, but they've been building it for like 4 years now, so we'll see. But back to the story. So, Reed was wanted on aggravated assault warrant. This was for an incident that happened on December 22nd, 2022, before Christmas. That was in that assault. This, according to the reports, Reed is said to have stabbed a victim following a dispute on Avalon Street in Clarksville. Now, detectives, well, they've been actively trying to locate Reed prior to Thursday's arrest. So the guy's been on the run. He had a fight, okay? I don't know who it could be anything. It's December 22nd. It's a few days before Christmas. Maybe it was over presents. Probably a chick. Oh, I'm sorry, a female. It's probably a lady. It was probably over a lady. Some dame. So, so nonetheless, officers established a perimeter around the residence Reed was in and held the position for more than an hour. It's a lot of coffee these guys were drinking, guaranteed. Well, crisis officers worked with Reed to negotiate an end to the situation. Yep, Châteauroux Drive was closed at the time, which doesn't seem like is a big deal. Where is Châteauroux Drive again? Oh, yeah, I got to zoom in. It doesn't even pop up unless you zoom in. That's how small this street is. There it is. Châteauroux Drive over by the creepy Jack in the Box. And also, if you want, easy porn. That's right. Yeah. Listen, I don't like hard porn. Easy porn. That's my favorite type of porn. Easy porn. All right. So there's your there's the update from that story going on in Clarksville. Moving forward, another happy story here in Clarksville. Clarksville, I love you. Don't get me wrong, but you know what they say: if it bleeds, it leads. That's what they taught me in journalism school, in the Army. Hooah! So a small dog killed by unleashed dogs owned by man staying at hotel in Clarksville. Can you get any more words in the headlines? I'm in ClarksvilleNow.com. All right, so here we go. So a German Shepherd, all right, fascists, and a Belgian Malinois. I don't know dogs. I'm not a dog guy. I like dogs. Don't get me wrong. Well, those two dogs were owned by a man visiting Clarksville, okay, and then killed a small dog outside the apartments near Exit 4 this week. They were probably so frustrated with the traffic by Exit 4. That's Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. It's crazy out there. This was about 7:30 a.m. Tuesday. So Becky Bornhorst, okay, great name, 64 years old, was taking her two dogs, Sadie and the 5-year Sadie, who's a 5-year out Dachshund mix. So it's like one of those wiener dogs, right? I believe the Dachshund, is that correct? So yeah, so they're taking the dog, Toby, a 16-year-old Bichon Poo. No comment. On their normal walk. This was at the Waterford Landings Apartments on Westfield Courts. So Bornhorst, okay, told Clarksville Now that she was walking her dogs on leashes across the grounds and picking up after them. That's what you do, right? Usually with a glove or a bag. If you do it with your bare hands, that's a no-go at this station. So nonetheless, as they crossed back through, she was surprised by two large dogs that instantly began acting aggressively. Here's the quote. "I started screaming, 'Help, help, somebody, please help me.' And they ended up taking my old dog, Toby, and drug him out by my hands with the lead. They knocked me to the ground, took him over to the grass, and mauled him." Damn! Bornhorst was saying this through tears, by the way. Oh, it's a cute puppy. So Toby, before the accident occurred, neighbors tried to help Bornhorst, but to no avail. The two dogs were large, aggressive, and refused to back down. The maintenance manager, who heard Bornhorst's screams, immediately called police and then went to the school bus stop to make sure that the children would be safe. Nice. Good heads up, right? Well, Bornhorst had a scrape on her left knee from being pulled to the grounds. After giving police her statement, she rushed to a Banfield Pet Hospital on Wilma Rudolph Boulevard with Toby, but the little dog didn't survive the attack. According to the reports here, luckily Sadie had no visible injuries and remains in good health. All right, that's good. All right, dogs from out of town. ClarksvilleNow.com continues. Later, Clarksville Police and Montgomery County Animal Control responded when the same maintenance manager called and said that he found the dogs nearby behind Comfort Suites, probably getting a good deal. Now, according to a police report, incident report obtained by Clarksville Now, the owner of the dog, a 35-year-old Nebraska native. You see that, Tammy? You Nebraskans, you come in here and you just think you own the place. And Comfort Suites. Just kidding, Tammy. I love you. So, the 35-year-old Nebraska native said that he was staying at the Comfort Suite for the night on his way to North Carolina. That's North Kakalaka. North Carolina, the state bird, cardinal. So, he told police that he let his dogs, a German Shepherd and a Belgian Malinois, I'm probably not saying that right, but I bet they're big. And I love me some German Shepherds. Smart dogs. Well, he let them go into the woods besides the hotel to relieve themselves. That also means taking a leak or perhaps a dump. as they are used to going out unleashed on their property at home in Nebraska. The dogs then went through the woods to the apartment complex before running back to the hotel. Clarksville now reached out to the Nebraska man for comment. I guess he didn't get back to him. Well, I talked to him, too. I talked to him here. He wrote me some notes. He wrote me notes. He goes, okay, yeah. He said, I'm sorry. I bet this guy was like, if he owns dogs, he's got to understand what it must feel like to lose a dog, or at least be able to sympathize. So dogs can't be seized here, continues ClarksvilleNow.com. So the report continues. According to police and animal control, by law, local officers didn't have the authority to seize and impound the dogs. They're still out there on the streets. Since the man was not a resident of Tennessee and only passing through. Tammy does not claim this Nebraskan, by the way, in the comments. So, Dave Caskey. He's the director of Montgomery County Animal Care and Control. Good dude. Good dude, Dave. He said when a dog bite occurs and the dog owner lives out of state, they are limited by jurisdiction. Here's the quote from Dave. Caskey, sorry. Mr. Caskey. There's not a whole lot we can do other than notify their animal control in their county that a bite occurred and the dog needs to be quarantined when they get home. Wait a minute. So, Dave, tell me this. Wow. I'm learning about dog law. I appreciate that, Clarksville Now. I'm not the biggest fan of you guys, but I appreciate you. I do that. Only because of personal stuff. But nonetheless, so if a traveler from Nebraska is just passing through because they got to go to North Carolina because they're big fans of the cardinal and that's their state bird. So they're trespassing. They're passing through and they got their dogs with them. Okay. Now, so the dogs got to go take a leak. They got to go. The guy doesn't put them on a leash and brings them to and just lets them out in the woods outside the hotel, the Comfort Suites. You know, it's Comfort Suites. They give you complimentary coffee, I think. It's not bad. So now the dogs take off. They see another dog, Miss B's dog, right? And maul the dog. They take the dog and they pull it. Oh, oof. It's crazy. It's crazy. And nobody gets in trouble. Only a phone call from Montgomery County to Dogmaw County, Nebraska. Interesting. Here, according to Tennessee dog bite law, a dog owner or the keeper of a dog may be held civilly liable for the damages caused by the dog. But plaintiffs suing for injuries or death caused by a dog bite must prove three elements. First, they must prove that the defendant owned the dog. The papers in order? Second, they must prove that the defendant's dog caused the injuries. Pull out that phone. Mrs. B, you should have pulled out your phone and made a TikTok video of your dog being mauled. Just saying, it's the law. I don't mean to make light of this, Miss B. You know that. So, second, they need to prove that the defendant's dog caused the injury. Third, they must prove that the defendants knew or should have known about the dog's dangerous propensities. Hold on, I got to drink my coffee. Tammy says they need to change that law ASAP. Tammy, I don't disagree with you. The lack of jurisdiction leaves Bornhorst grieving with a few options. Here's what she said. I just want peace for all the fur babies and kids that run around and don't have to fear dogs. Yeah, imagine that was a kid out there. Oh, forget about it. So her surviving dog doesn't yet realize that Toby was killed, she said. Sadie lays by the door waiting for her brother to come home. Jordan Renfro reporting. See, Jordan, I'll give you this. You knew how to leave this story. Playing with our heartstrings. Nice job, Jordan. Good reporting. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, I hear you. That law needs to be looked at, but don't forget, it doesn't just happen like that. A law first becomes a bill presented by elected representatives of we the people, whether it's at the federal, state, or local level. So, then that bill gets presented and debated and talked about, and if changes need to be made, whatever, okay, boom, then they vote on it. Right. Then, if it passes that first vote, it goes to the next body of government, whether it's the Senate, the state Senate, whether it's, or the vice versa, or the House, right? And then they debate it, and then they say, okay, let's do it. So they sign it. So then it goes to the executive. Now it's sitting on the desk of the executive. Okay, what do we got here? Wait, a guy can just let his dogs loose, and then if those dogs, by chance, kill another dog, all he gets is a phone call back home? Yeah, let's change that to... We'll put his face in the dog's feces so he learns his lesson. Okay, I'll sign that. Boom. And then it's a law. That's the process. I love it. It's beautiful. Constitution Republic. Hey, good morning, Christopher Weeks. How you doing? Chris, sorry, we were just talking about the dogs that got the dog that got killed. This dog right here, I believe, is the one. Yeah. Toby. Sorry, puppies. And Miss B, sorry about that, all right? Becky Bornhorst, I'm sorry that you're, because it obviously sounds like you love them. Absolutely. All right, moving forward. Back to Clarksville now. Speaking of the process of getting laws into effect, Jeff Burkhart. What's up, Jeff? Haven't had Jeff on in a while. I like Jeff. I see him at all the events. We talk. We go, hey, how you doing? He's a quiet guy. He's fun. He laughs, but he's a quiet guy. State Rep Jeff Burkhart sworn in as member of the 113th General Assembly. Yeah, that's right. State Representative Jeff Burkhart, the Republican from Clarksville, was officially sworn in as a member of Tennessee House of Representatives. This was on Tuesday. Yeah, he took the oath of office during the first legislative day of the 113th General Assembly. He was elected in November to represent House District 75, which includes part of MoCo. That's Montgomery County. Here's what Jeff said, quote, he's a light talker, too. He's not very loud or boisterous. You know, he's calculated. He's a good businessman, too. He said this, quote, I'm honored to have this unique opportunity to represent the citizens of District 75 in Tennessee General Assembly. Burkhart said, I look forward to working alongside my Republican colleagues on ways to protect our freedoms, keep our community safe, strengthen education, and support the thriving economy we have in Tennessee. Said Burkhart. Yeah, he lives in Clarksville. That's right. Serves as assistant fire chief at Clarksville Fire Rescue. He earned his associate's degrees in fire science from Volunteer State Community College. I can't wait to get him back in here. Can't wait to read his quotes to him in his voice. Hi, how are you? Jeff Burkhart. He would make a great, Jeff Burkhart would be, you know those like love call-in shows? He would be very good at that. Be like, yeah, I don't think it's working out between you two. Maybe you should just, take a break. Right, I think Jeff would be great at that. All right, moving forward. Good luck, Jeff. We'll get you in here soon. Talk about some of the great things that the potential Tennessee has to bring to the table. Hey, Clarksville. Chick-fil-A on Madison Street in Clarksville is back open. Jesus Chicken. Thank God. Praise the Lord. It's open with a new look, improved drive-thru. Let me tell you something. I'm not much of a fast food guy, but I got to tell you, nobody does service better in the fast food industry than Chick-fil-A. You got the angriest people at other locations, okay? I don't even want to name them, but it may rhyme with McDonald's. It may rhyme with Burger King. It may rhyme with Wendy's. It's unreal. You walk in there, it's like they're doing you a favor. But you go into Chick-fil-A, and there's like cartoon birds landing on your hand. It's unbelievable. So after months of renovations, and you ain't kidding, it's been friggin' months. You see, that's Lowe's back there, right? This is Lowe's where, if you're walking, they don't stop. The cars don't stop. Yeah. So after months of renovations, the Chick-fil-A on Madison Street has reopened with major improvements. Yes. Oh, please, new toilet seats. Please, new toilet seats. So, fast food favorite. Closed in September for much-needed major remodel, quote-unquote. This was according to owner David Blevins. This was while the restaurant at 1626 Madison Street was supposed to reopen 12 weeks later. Supply chain issues caused a delay. Ooh, I wonder, supply chain issues. We'll save that for the afternoon show, okay? The afternoon show where we do the national topics and the whole bit. Mornings is for local focus, because I love my city. I love Tennessee. I love Clarksville. I love Nashville. Oak Grove, you're okay too. That's Kentucky. So let's continue. So here we go. Now extending the closure into January. Well, guess what? It's January. So, however, with all that in the rear view, that means the rear view mirror. That means it's behind us. The restaurant's door and brand new drive-through. Drive-throughs open to hungry customers. This was on Thursday, yesterday at 2 p.m. I bet that line was around the building. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter how long that line is at the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A. It goes fast. You can have twice as many cars at Chick-fil-A. You'll get your food faster if you have half the amount of cars at, like, say, KFC drive-thru. I don't know what it is. No, I do know what it is. Jesus. It does play a role. It does. But we'll get into that in a moment. So, the extensive remodel features a complete overhaul of the building with upgraded floors, ventilation, equipment, and other items. That could mean toilet seats. Do they make heated toilet seats? Yeah, that'd be a good one. Oh, vibrating toilet seats, like a massage chair toilet seat. That's how I'm going to make my millions. It also features a larger dining area as the playground has been removed. Damn it, I love that playground. The balls. The ball pit, I should say. On the outside of the building, there is an improved wrap around the drive-thru designed to help customers get through the line much more quickly. Nice. Yeah, wrap it up. Play safe. Additionally, it features a canopy and fans for employees working out in the elements. Yeah. Nice. Gotta love those canopies and fans. So while the restaurant was closed, employees did receive paychecks and were guaranteed their positions upon their return to work. Some employees were even sent over to help at another location in the meantime. That said, the Madison Street Chick-fil-A is now operating with a mostly new staff, featuring about 50 new workers in a brand new kitchen. This is according to Blevins, who's the owner of it. So Chick-fil-A, I love this Chick-fil-A, by the way. This is the Madison Street one. Okay, it's open Monday through Thursday, 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Friday and Saturday from 6:30 to 6:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, go to church. Go to church. You're not going to Chick-fil-A. Salute. Yeah, Patricia, massage toilet seats now. That is an idea, right? Right. I'm glad. Patricia, we'll go into business on this. Patty's great. Let's see. Yeah, now we go. Oh, speaking of restaurants, did you ever not pay? Ever just walk out? I've thought about it. I've never done it. Well, I wasn't really thinking about it. I wasn't going to pay for my food. They were taking forever. I ordered food, and I was waiting at least 4 minutes. So I just wanted to walk out, but I didn't. I'm kidding, by the way. This is out of Nashville. A serial offender, notorious for not paying the bill at restaurants, is back in court this week.
I didn't get that. Did you try again?
Alexa, I'm not talking to you. Or was that Siri?
Sorry.
Oh, my God.
I thought I heard my name.
They're everywhere. They're always listening. I got to fix that. So here we go. Thomas Harrell. has faced 165 charges. Holy 165 charges dating back to 2018, but deemed incompetent. So his cases were dismissed. Let me tell you something. That's not incompetence. If you're deeming all of that to be incompetent, then I wonder who is or should be deemed incompetent. Some of these charges include theft or ordering hundreds of dollars worth of food at trendy Nashville businesses. What? So in October, he was arrested for not paying $350 of food and drink at the Palm in Nashville. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. Let me tell you something about the Palm in Nashville. Yes, pardon me. Yes, I'd like to order a steak. Yes, we need that reservation. Yeah, it's going to take a month. A month because they're marinating and preparing your steak for like a month at the Palm. So, come on, man. Guy goes into the Palm. Despite these arrests, he gets out because he is deemed mentally incompetent and cannot determine right from wrong. Listen, if he's got some mental illness, I'm not here to mock him, but I wanna look into that. Because I would love to go to the Palm and be like, yo, man, sorry. So this week he is due back in court with Judge Melissa Blackburn for a case review. Oh, Maggie. Look at Maggie on Twitter. Give her a follow. So, an accused serial offender, right? Yeah, we just saw all this. Fox 17 News tried to speak with her Tuesday, but she was out for personal reasons. Ooh, maybe it's... No, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to make a female menstruation joke about a judge. So, in October, okay, they asked her why he kept being released. It's a great question, Fox 17, WZTV Nashville. So Blackburn said to the news, I don't know because I'm not involved in those situations. I could only assume there was no alternative. That's how I picture Blackburn. Like, she's just pissed. What's up, Ed Reynolds? How you doing, brother? Good morning to you. Ed, if you hit the Mega Millions, come to Clarksville. And yes, be the guest co-host. Come on in. They do make heated toilet seats. I just had endorphins thrown into my head. So yeah, on Monday, Fox 17 News emailed and called District Attorney Glenn Funk's office. That's a wrestler's name, I believe. Right? Terry Funk and his brother Glenn Funk, the Funk brothers. So Fox 17 News asked why this cycle has continued for so long. Again, this guy has 165 charges of dine and dashing. Going in, ordering the food, eating, walking out. I bet he's not even tipping. One of the latest ones is the $350 bill, food and drink at the Palm in Nashville. The Palm, love. Yes, the Palm. So, they asked why the cycle has continued, right? Well, check this out. Now, Greater Nashville Hospitality Association President and CEO Lisa LeClaire. Lisa. I'm already a little... Was it sus? I'm a little sus already of Lisa Claire because she spells Lisa with 2 E's. So Lisa says, I think that there is an unwritten contract. When you walk into an establishment, whether it's a restaurant, there's an expectation that you're coming to be served and you fully expect to pay. And when that doesn't happen, that's certainly an infraction. She just said words. The CEO just said words. While Harrell falls under the protective Tennessee law, the cycle has continued for nearly 5 years. Yeah, how long do you keep it going? How long do you keep it going? How long do you let somebody that obviously is not right upstairs in the head continue to just steal from businesses? I don't care. Mentally incompetent, deemed incompetent, whatever. If you're dying and dashing, you're stealing. Fuck. Jesus Christ, Nashville, get your shit together, stuff together. Who you elect is very important. Local elections are huge. 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 So, yeah, leaders are hoping that that will change with a new pilot program funded by Metro that offers wraparound services and long-term care facilities. Aside from theft, Harrell's charges include criminal trespassing, disorderly conduct, and public indecency. He's whipping it out at the Palm. He goes, oh, you want a New York strip? Look at my tomahawk steak. Medium rare. Just don't put the horseradish on it. That'll burn. Love me some horseradish. So yeah. Yeah, how long are you gonna keep this going? And then guess what? Others see this type of action, and guess what? They're like, oh, good, I can do that too then. Enough is enough, people. All right, let me see this Maggie Lemay from Fox Nashville. Yeah, she's cute. Oh, is that a ring on the finger? All right, next. Sorry. All right. Last one. A man is behind bars. This was after this guy. Police say that this guy. Oh, boy. Sir, wake up. Wake up, sir. It's time for your mugshot. Wake up. Come on. Well, after they say that he pulled a knife out on folks who simply wanted to watch the national championship game at a bar near Broadway. See, here's the thing, WKRN. All right? This isn't an op-ed. This is a news report that you're putting out here. Blake, I'm talking to you, buddy. I like you, Blake. You're a good dude. But when you put words like who simply wanted to watch the national championship game, now you're editorializing, okay? Now you're making it an edited piece, not the news report. I get what you're trying to do, but that's fluff. That's called fluff. They taught you this, right? They taught you that that's fluff. This is your nut graph. Right, that's, if you don't know what that is, look it up. So, this was Monday, just before 7:30 p.m. Metro Police responded to FGL House, located at 120 3rd Avenue, South, in reference to a man who was reportedly wielding a knife and swinging it at people, quoting movies from the 80s, such as, "That's not a knife, now that's a knife." Crocodile Dundee. Good eye. Grabs the, that's how they say hello in Australia. They grab you. So, yeah, this guy who couldn't wake up for his mugshot, and according to the affidavit, the victims told officers that they approached John McMahon, 57-year-old, and told him that he needed to leave after he was spotted in an alcove near the bar. Yeah, probably drunk. Court records say that when McMahon allegedly took out a knife and swung it at the victims before leaving the scene. He returned a short time. Oh, he came back? Oh. McMahon, you were gone. You were out. You wouldn't be doing the falling asleep mug shot. Why'd you come back? He returned a short time later, this time with the blade of the knife out, and began yelling at the victims, saying things like, "Freedom!" I don't know what he was saying. It wasn't in the report. So, officers reported that McMahon was unsteady on his feet, had bloodshot, watery eyes, slurred speech, and they could smell, I'm sure, more than just alcohol in that breath. That guy, listen, I bet that breath stinks. Think he was wearing this? It was nice this week, but this was what he was wearing outside. Well, he was taken into custody and booked for public intoxication and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which is Class C felony. Not good. All right. It's cold out. Stay warm. Do you want to do one more? Ed, do you want to do one more? About porch pirates? No, I'll save it for tomorrow. Hey, make sure to hit that like button Share this video, subscribe to the channel, comment with your thoughts. And if you're on Facebook, you want to send some stars, I appreciate it. No doubt about it. Yeah, once again, 2 shows a day. The morning show, which is a local focus. And I love it. I love just knowing what's going in and around my area. Especially if I want to promote it to people, I should definitely know about it. And definitely know the people. But the afternoons is the culture war, which we are in. Let there be no mistake about that. So, yeah, national topics in the afternoon at 5 p.m. Central. So, hey, I'm Joe Padula, and this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely.